Hey guys, it's Bennett. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're ripping a box of 2026 Donruss Elite. It's a brand new release, came out a few days ago. I ordered this, this was a pre-order of mine, and one I had frankly forgotten about since I ordered it about 6 weeks ago, and it just arrived. So we're gonna rip it open and see what we got. I'm gonna turn the, actually let me cut the plastic off first, and then I'm going to turn the box around here so you can get a look at what you can pull out of these boxes. If you want, go ahead and pause the video and take a look at what we're looking for here. If you caught it and you're keen and you have a keen eye, you saw that this is a 200 card set. There's going to be 100 rookies in here. We're looking for Pass the Torch autographs, which will have a vet and a rookie on it, generally a big name. We're looking for kabooms, which are available in these products, and with that, both gold and green kabooms to 10 and to 1. It's Panini, so it's unlicensed, but the price point reflects that. These boxes came in at $235 a piece. Like I said, we're going to get 2 autos, we're going to get some color, and hopefully we'll hit some kind of cool insert. Let's get started. This is what the design looks like. It's pretty standard. Pedro, you're going to have a lot of vets in here. There's Dylan Cruz. That is flipped around. Why is that flipped around? Oh, a couple of cards flipped around. So that's a Cam Kiminetti and Tom Glavine, Back to the Future. It's a cool card. And there's an Ethan Conrad prospect. All right, let's keep going. We're looking for something cool. We've hit some cards of late, but no real, real bangers. So it'd be nice to find something. That's Devin Taylor, a prospect card. So our prospects will turn around. That looks like some color there. So there's Elmer Rodriguez Cruz and Devin Taylor. It's not color, it's just the A's colors, I guess. Yep, just the A's colors. There's no numbering on that, but that's one of the prospects cards as well. I'm not going to pretend that I'm the prospector I once was, so I'm not going to know a lot of these guys. I know a couple of the names, but not anybody, I'm not going to be able to point these guys out. I don't know exactly who we're looking at. There's something coming up here. This is a prospect yearbook. I believe these are autos. Let's see. Yes. So this is Marcus Phillips, prospect yearbook 2025. He is looks like a pitcher by the looks of this. Okay. And then we have Eli Willits. We like Eli Willits. And then there's Tamar Johnson. Okay, so our first auto is Marcus Phillips. Again, not going to necessarily pretend to know who Marcus Phillips is. Let's see if it says anything about him on the back. It really doesn't. Doesn't give a whole lot of information. So there's Marcus Phillips. We'll put him to the side. Let's hope our second auto maybe is something that we do recognize. All right, let's keep going. There's Keyshaw. There's Ozzie Smith. There's a Pedro turned around. It is Full Throttle. It's a cool insert. And there's Ricky Tideman. You know what? Let me take my auto and take it out of this pile here. We'll put it over there. We'll put our hits to the right, all the rest of our cards to the left. Not to say the cards to the left are worthless, but, they're kind of worthless. There's Jonathan. This is what the rookie ones look like with the rookie logo on them. It's weird how these last 2 cards are flipped around in every pack. So there's Seth Hernandez, and there's a Jimmy Crooks, 25 out of 25. Jimmy Crooks, let's see. The big club was clearly paying attention, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't know how old Jimmy Crooks is, but if this year's class, the year that he belongs to, is anything like the rest of them, then Mr. Crooks is probably a good prospect, because most of the top prospects have been catchers of late. You know what? We'll put this one in the top loader too. We'll top load our autograph, and we'll take a look at our hits later. All right, let's keep on rolling through this box. So numbered to 25 is good. We're looking for more color than that. There's Felix Hernandez. There's Kate Anderson with Randy Johnson. That's a cool card. That's a cool card. He's had a good start. And there's Hayden Smith, prospect. It's a weird sort of roster of players, as it normally is. There's a Spellbound Aaron Judge to 49. That's a cool card. And there's Kalen Culpepper. So Spellbound, just like Donruss Elite normally has these letters, right? It spells out their name. But there's a Judge to 49. That's a good card. Obviously, anytime you hit Judge, you hit Shohei, hit those guys numbered, it's always good. Judge, I think, is due to come back maybe in a week or two. He's been out. There's Griffey. There's David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez. There's a Steele Hall and a Brady Ebel, I think it is. Ebel? Steele Hall. It's a weird color to not be numbered, right? For a Reds prospect? I don't know, go figure. I actually have some big Steele Hall cards. Hope Steele Hall pans out. There's Dave Concepcion. There's Jim Rice. Whoa, look at that. We got ourselves a Bobby Witt auto. Come on, be numbered. Beautiful. There's a Bobby Witt auto numbered to 99. That's a nice card. Color match with the blue. That's a very nice auto to hit out of a product like this. I will take a Bobby Witt auto to 99 all day long and twice on Sunday. That's a nice card. All right, Bobby Witt auto, and we got a numbered Judge. This is a good box. That's Ortiz. You can see it's got a little, I don't know what you would call that design, but it's got a little design on it. All right, that was the first half of the box. We saw both our autos in the first half of the box, and we've got a numbered Judge as well. There's Skeens. There's Cam Schlittler. Notice no rookie logo, no prospect. It's interesting who they consider, rookies, who they don't. There's Braden Montgomery, numbered to 91. These are the jersey numbered ones they do. So he's number 91, so they produced 91 of his cards, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So this is 39 and 91, Braden Montgomery. For a box that's just a little over $200, we're doing well. We're doing well. There's Nick Kurtz. There's Sagano. There's Will the Thrill. There's a Spellbound of Skeens. That's pretty cool. There's the N in Skeens. And there's Kason Cunningham. I'll throw a little sleeve on Skeens. I think he just named to his third All-Star team. Is it possible he's in his third season already, Paul Skeens? Crazy town. All right, let's keep going. There's Ricky. Ricky loved him some Ricky. This is, what is this? Roger Clemens. What does the back of the card look like that? Oh, there's a Clemens Full Throttle numbered to 275. And there's Arquette. That's one of the prospects we're looking for. That's certainly one of the prospects we're looking for. So we'll sleeve him up. And we'll sleeve up the Rocket as well. I actually need more top loaders. Give me a second. Card looks like it's got a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see it on camera. Looks like the foil's got a little imperfection in it. Give me 1 second. You open a box like Donruss Elite, you don't necessarily think you're gonna need that many top loaders, but I'm happy to be top loading as many cards as I am. All right, very good. Let's keep going. Guys, as I'm opening this pack, please, if you're still here, please consider dropping a like on the video. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you. There's another Spellbound of Skeens. Okay. That's the E. We'll spell that out. And there's a prospect of Kim. Let's spell out Paul Skeens. Why not? Put that in a lot of people collect those. The reason I'm sleeving them up, people will try to spell the names of some of the big players. People make whole sets of them. It's a pretty cool set to build if you can. There's Jackson Churio. There's a Will Clark that's upside down for some reason and backwards. There's Will the Thrill. And there's a prospect of Jefferson Rojas. All right. Let's get one more big numbered card. Or let's get a kaboom. What the hell? It's been a hell of a box. There's James Wood. There's Jose Canseco. There's Alex Lodice. And there is a numbered Josue Briseño to 199. Again, he's a catching prospect, so I'm hoping he's good. It's a cool picture, actually. Look at this picture of this guy. Like, a lot of these guys don't get pictures that cool. Look how cool this guy looks. Guy looks like a Terminator. He's like the Terminator catcher. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'll catch back to back. All right. I thought it was funny. There's Wade Boggs. There's Rhett Lauder. There's Piazza. There's a career best of Ozzie we're going to see in a second. And Theo Gillen. And this has got that same sort of... I'm blanking on what that design is called in other sets. It's got that same, like, mosaic. That's what it's got, like a mosaic design on it, where the light reflects off it. There's Matt Shaw. There's Nolan Ryan. There's Hassan Kim. There's a Spellbound of Ethan Holiday. If this is numbered, that'll be a good deal. Not numbered, but we'll take a Spellbound of Ethan Holiday. That's cool. That one's cool. I know he got injured, but he's still the big prospect in this class. So we'll throw a little respect on him. Put him in a sleeve. Put him in a top loader. All right, let's keep going. There's Sprout for the Mets. Oh, for the Brewers. Brewers. I thought Brandon Sprout, then he got traded. I don't know. I thought he was a Mets prospect. There's Peyton Toll. And there's a Dominators. There's another insert for the Royals for Bobby Witt. And that one's numbered to 275. Very nice. So we have two numbered Wits. One of them is an auto. And we have that Judge numbered to 49. This has been a hell of a box. This is a good box of Donruss Elite. I would say this is going to be toward the top of what you could hope for with Donruss Elite. Again, the passing the torch autos, hitting a big kaboom. Obviously, hitting a numbered kaboom would be huge. But short of those kinds of, like, ridiculous hits, there's Steele Hall and there's Kerstead. This has been a good box. Anyway, this is the final pack, last pack of the box. I think we're being greedy if we look for anything else that's numbered, but I'll be greedy. Let's look for something else that's numbered. Let's look for another hit. There's Andy Pettitte, Chandler Simpson. There's a Dominators of Nick Kurtz, and Edward Florentino is a Dominators of Nick Kurtz. That's pretty cool. It's a cool card. Sleeve that one up as well. All right, guys, that was 2026 Donruss Elite. Let's take a look at the hits. I'm not even going through the prospects and the other stuff I sleeved up there, just the stuff that made it into a top loader. We have a Bobby Witt Dominators to 275, an Ethan Holiday Spellbound. There's a Jose Briseño to 199. That's a Roger Clemens to 275 on the full throttle. There's a Braden Montgomery prospects to 91. There's the Bobby Witt auto. That's got to be the hit of the box to 99. There's an Aaron Judge numbered 2 out of 49 on the Spellbound, J. We got a Marcus Phillips prospect yearbook auto. And then Jimmy Crooks, 25 out of 25 on the bookend. That's a pretty damn good box. I'm happy about that box. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Like I said earlier, please like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time.